So I'm just emailing you. It's 11:21 at night, so I mean it's pretty late. But what I'm emailing you is something that's got will have three attachments to it. One attachment is this one here. That's an editorial sample written about Donald Trump with highlighted section of persuasive text, so you can use that as a model if you're doing editorials. For the girls who are doing pamphlets, I made a quick pamphlet myself. Now, the girls who aren't doing pamphlets, you can still have a look at this because you can use it. The rite of baptism, they're focusing on the actual rite of baptism. That's the ceremony of baptism, and it's divided up into 4 parts. So if you want to do your editorial, you could look at that. And at the bottom of each part, I have put a question. Explain briefly and persuasively what the meaning and purpose of the welcoming is. And the words here in that part of the ceremony. The word directly from God, this one here, is, I can show you their gospel passage straight out of the Bible, so we're getting from God's word, and also the prayer of the faithful is through the priest and God's word. And the baptism of Jesus, this story is, I can show you, I'll show you the picture that I could put in, but I just didn't want to take up any room, is this one. John baptized Jesus, which you would have seen before. Okay. So that one directly from God, and down here you answer again briefly but persuasively, what is the meaning, purpose of God's word? You can see it's very simple down there. Down, I've got here the celebration of the sacrament, and this one here is the renunciation of sin or earthly distraction, as that minister called it. Sin is a heavy word. Remember, the priest, he said that sin is actually a derivative, is a word meaning distraction. So it's not quite as heavy as it sounds. And this is the last part of the priest talking to the godparents. All right, so you can say N means name. That's what the N means. So whatever the baby's name is. So sometimes priests have quite a few babies there. So he says each name separately. So you can see here what's the meaning, significance of the celebration of the sacrament, of this part of it, going through that process, using the baptismal water, the repetition with the families, calling them and reminding them of recommitting to the faith and to each other. This is the symbols that are used in the celebration. You don't have to talk about this too much, but I just think it's interesting to have that there. You explain briefly. And the conclusion rite. So this is the end of the process. You can see it's a very small paragraph there. And this is talking about the final with the blessing and the actual words. Have a look at the words that are used by the priest in there. And so you can see it's a very simple pamphlet. So I am going to attach that, and I'm also going to attach this one. So this is exactly the same as my pamphlet, but here you can see that's the information. There's the text. Information, text, information, text. Now I know that you might have also done some persuasive information and explaining to me. I want that included as well. I don't care how long the pamphlet is. So this is just a matter of copying and pasting and adding on that question, and as well as adding what you've got to do. So keep the pamphlet as simple as possible. You're really going to be marked for your ideas. Yes, make it engaging, but you're really going to be marked on your written work plus the pictures you choose. Don't make it too hard for yourself with these really fiddly pamphlets. They're too hard. All right, so now with this email, I am going to add those two for you, and I will catch up with you on Friday, where you can write your reflection statement. And what's this one called? That's called information, the rite of baptism. And then you'll write your reflection statement. But I will be in on Thursday, so I'll be there before school, lunchtime, after school, if you've still got your concerns. All right, thanks very much, girls. Have a good lesson, be good for the teacher tomorrow. And there will also be a book left out for you, a religion book, a past textbook if you're needing it, especially you, Megan, you were having a look at that. All right, good luck.